Hello, it is Rebecca with Empathic Crow, and it's been a while since I did the, I can't remember if it said Mother Mary. I think it was Mother Mary, who we channeled last. So it's been a while since I've done a channeled message. Feeling called to do one today, and so we will choose a Divine Master from the Divine Masters deck by Kyle Gray. Has this feeling of kind of like this ancient aspect to it, ancient in nature. I mean, of course, because it's the Divine Masters, but I'm not sure. Something, it just feels like this energy is connected to kind of that intuition and like the hidden realms is what I'm hearing. But also very ancient. So we will see. Yeah, Mother Mary. This was the last channeled message we did. And we will see where we go from here. Yeah, the energy just feels strange. And I don't know how to describe that right now. I try to describe how I'm feeling with the energies in these readings. But right now, it's just not coming to me. All right, as we get less cards here, but we still have a deck of them here. But we have gotten through a number of them. I don't remember how many I've done. I don't count them. I just listen to them and I'm like, oh, because sometimes I'm more present, sometimes I'm not. Sometimes the energies that I'm channeling, the Divine Masters will ask for me to step aside more. And sometimes like Buddha and Jawal Kul and some others, they have me be more present, or it's a combination of both. So I'm going to take a grounding breath because like I said, the energy is just different. I don't know how to describe it. And we will see where we go. All right, that feels better. All right, so who is the Divine Master? That's a lot, so we will go with the one that, well, yeah. I was going to say, well, we had the other, but I'm hearing no, go with this one. So Lady Portia, I am not familiar with her. So if you've watched any of these messages, I look at the card, kind of see what I'm seeing in the card. So not necessarily, some of it may be intuitive information, but some of it's just seeing the card and what it is. And then we go from there. So Lady Portia, overcoming limitations, karmic release, let go of the need to be right. So I feel like that's where that past connection's coming in. And look, she's wearing pink and there's purple behind her. And I kept, when I pulled this pink amethyst out, I was like, okay, so maybe a cave, the whole like being able to see things that are hidden. Like on the outside, it's kind of looks like just a regular stone. And then there's all this beauty inside. Like all these things are coming to me. I didn't even think about the amethyst color and then it's pink. I'm not trying to make things fit. Oh, and now I'm seeing a feature that I've never really paid attention to. It looks like a circle, like an eye. Karmic release, letting go of the need to be right. And that's kind of what I was saying. I'm not trying to be right about something or force something to fit, but it just kind of was coming through as I'm looking in her eyes, like trust your intuition, use your discernment, and don't overthink it. Just know what is right for you. And she does have a pink stone right over her third eye. So that's kind of interesting. And her eyes are a violet color. Woo! My ears are starting to ring. So again, I don't know anything about Lady Portia. Sometimes I know a little bit about the Divine Master we may be channeling. Sometimes I don't know anything about them. Let's see, I've got an aqua, apparently I'm not supposed to say it, but it's like a, aqua aura quartz. There we go. It was like, just get on with the message. So it was like it was being blocked, like just go into the channel, please. So we will do that. All right, get a little comfortable. Anything in my hands? Okay, we'll go with the aura quartz, which is heavily bonded with like the titanium or whatever metal is in it. And I'm feeling like that needs to be in my left hand. Anything for my right. I keep getting called to the charoite. I may not be saying that correctly. I think it's a stone that was found in Russia, or at least discovered in Russia. Very pretty purple stone. All right. So it's like this, it's like sometimes when I'm describing to people when I'm connecting with their loved ones through spirit, this politely pushy energy, like not really rude, but just kind of like a let's get on with it. So let's get on with it. All right. I like to say what Kyle has written in the box as I go into the channel. Divine Master within, the voice of my inner teacher, I call on you now. Awaken and activate. I am willing to remember you, and so it is. All right. Thank you, Lady Portia, for being here with us today. I am open to receive the guidance. My head is starting to tingle. That you have for us related to what you feel like we need to know. I was just making sure for a moment that no one needed me. All right. You carry heavy burdens that are unnecessary for you to hold on to. They were lessons you came here to learn. They were to teach you so that you could help others, to help yourself, and to remember your mission. Sometimes we get lost along the way. We get caught up in the expectations, the things that we feel like we must do. But you must do nothing other than to live. Live authentically, honestly. To move past the things that you were taught that are not aligned with your soul. Confusion often surrounds you, but it is not yours to carry. If you listen inside yourself, listen to your body, feel the things that you ignore while you're paying attention to everything else, then you would know what you truly connect with, who and what, the spaces and places that are aligned. You would understand what life is, and that love, connection, those are the things that you were sent here to seek and to bring forth. You look up at the sky and see all the stars, and you see yourself as less than, but you, my love, are one of the stars. Everyone is here with a mission. Some get lost along the way. Some of them, their mission is to be part of that karmic cycle, that change. And you may not understand it, and it hurts, but everyone has a role, and they play it. You were chosen for this role, but you also have to choose it. You have free will. You are not forced to carry the responsibility. There may be consequences now or later for the choices that you make, but the choice is yours. Do no harm. That is the goal. Love, that is another goal. Peace, that is the ultimate goal. When you and others can see that everything is valid, everything is necessary, then change happens. There are those who do things that are not in alignment because, again, they have free will. They do things that seem beyond comprehension, and they are not focused on community, love, or anything that is of the light. Your mission is not to change them. Your mission is to create a space where those things cannot hide, and where those things are less likely to happen because there's so much love. You may feel alone sometimes and abandoned, but you are not. Outside of yourself, there's so many places and things that you can connect with. I'm seeing a indigo eye. This is me as Rebecca, and it keeps coming through when I'm doing Reiki or connecting with people. That's my symbol for a high intuition. Oh, she's pushing me out again. Connect with the energy around you. It is within the land. It is in all the creatures on earth, including those that are called humans. It is in the universe, and it is in the energy of those around you. Whether you call them angels, your ancestors, yourself in different dimensions and lifetimes, universe, God, source, the creator, whatever you call it, it is accessible to you if you pay attention. That is the key. Connection with yourself, the outside world, your intuition, and the divine. Whatever that is to you, the universe is asking for you to pay attention. Your soul is asking for you to pay attention. You will not remember until you do. And your mission is important. As I said, you are one of the stars. You are no less than the stars that are around you. Your value is great. Others may not see that value, but it is important that you do. Without your knowing, the purpose feels small. Your purpose is big. Your trust, your discernment, your focus is necessary. Guidance is always available. Support is a call away, even if it's not from places, people you expect it to be. Allow yourself to enjoy and trust that things will work out, even when it feels dark. That doesn't mean it's easy, but it means that your purpose is served, that your heart can be open, and that the connection you have with yourself and others will grow, and the sense of contentment and joy will increase, regardless of what you perceive around you. So the choice is whether you continue to feel small, to not seek connection out of fear, to feel like your purpose does not exist or is not clear. You don't need an instruction manual. The guidebook is in things around you that you see, hear, feel, sense, know. You just have to trust it. Dear one, you are so loved and so needed. Never doubt that. You are a part of the stars, a part of the universe, and a part of what will bring this world back into balance. Whew. It was beautiful. There was a time I came back in at one point, and she definitely was very direct in wanting to get the message out. So let's read a little bit about Lady Portia, I think it is. Lady Portia. Thank you, Lady Portia, for the beautiful messages, the communication, and your firmness, but also gentleness and redirecting me when I was pulling out of the channel. So thank you. So Lady Portia, overcoming limitations, karmic release, and letting go of the need to be right. Let's see what the guidebook says. I guess I need to put this back over here so I can stand that up. Let's see. Sometimes I go past them. No, it would be in the L's. L-A-K, so she would be before that. Then we've got K. Let me see if there are page numbers. Because maybe I'm looking in the wrong place. I am. So, okay, so instead of going by Lady, it's going by Portia. So I was looking for Lady. So we need to go to the P instead of the L. So page 112. Maybe I should go to that guidebook and then I can go right to the page. Lady Portia. We have got her now. Lady Portia's name means doorway, and she is the spiritual embodiment of justice. As the twin flame of Saint Germain and one of the keepers of the violet flame, a divine energy that can be invoked to aid transformation, she is working closely with light workers to help them overcome low vibrational energy and bust through any blockages that are stopping them from doing their great work. In her many incarnations upon earth, Lady Portia often found herself in positions where she was a voice of justice and balance. Now she can help us uncover the past karma and understand the patterns we may be experiencing now in order to unlock lessons and overcome setbacks. Her presence is powerful yet angelic. I feel like I remember part where she was talking about the things that happened being necessary as a part of your journey, but I don't fully remember because it may not have felt like it, but I was a bit deeper in this. Like she, as I said, politely pushy. So I was being like firmly pushed to the side here, and that's okay. Your message, you're being guided to let go of the need to be right or to prove your point. If you are in a heavy emotional or challenging situation right now, there's a good chance that your ego is encouraging you to make decisions that are working against your growth rather than supporting you and being the light that you were born to be. Now, I recorded some crow messages before this, and at least one of them was like in alignment with this completely. I think it was the last one that I did. I'm not sure. Yeah, but to make decisions that are working against your growth rather than supporting you and being the light that you were born to be. I feel like she talked a lot about light and shining your light or things like that. If you are falling into old limitations or old ways of being, then the only person who is going to be stuck is you, and the universe wants for you to be free. I feel like with these stones, the fossils and stuff, I was talking about like there was this sense of something old. It may be hard to hear, but it's time to right your own wrongs in order to be energetically clear. You have the opportunity to make up for the past injustices. To do this, you have to be honest and see the parts of yourself that you've avoided in the past. I think there was something in the message about being honest or I don't know. I know there was in the crow messages, but like I said, I was definitely pushed aside in this one, so it'll be interesting to watch it back and see what comes through. So yeah, to do this you have to be honest and see the parts of yourself that you've avoided in the past. This will enable you to be supported, guided, and abundant in the future. So, Lady Portia, thank you so much for the beautiful message. I do believe I will watch it back and see. And the encouragement. I do remember something about stars, and that you are a star. And so we'll see what else comes through. Like I said, I genuinely do not remember a lot of what I said. So we will see. But hopefully it comes through well. Thank you so much, Lady Portia. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I hope that this is helpful. And there are other channeled messages that you can watch through the Divine Masters, and some of them just channeled messages that have come through over time. I try to record them when they come through. And that's all I can think. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe. Let others know if you feel like they would be interested in these things. It does help to get the messages where they need to go. It helps to grow the community. And I am incredibly grateful for, I think I'm almost at 300 people right now. And I started out with 9 or 10. I've said that quite a bit today. I'm just so grateful and mind blown. But I'm appreciative. So thank you and take care.